Hey guys, Jake here. Today we are out in the blue tongue pits. We're going to just do a quick check over, make sure everything's right. We've had a couple pretty warm days here in Melbourne, so we're just going to do a quick little basic check over, just make sure everyone's doing right, make sure everything's all hydrated and isn't not looking the best basically. But we'll start here with our Vic Alpine pen. If you want to come a little closer. Most are already going to be away, escaping the heat. It's not too direct sun on the pits right now, but it's still quite nice and warm. Well, here we have one girl. So she's probably my biggest blue tongue. I think we got her about 60 something centimeters. Alright, so I've just quickly stolen their hide box. We're going to see who's tucked away in here. There's a few girls that may possibly be carrying some babies. What have we got here? Here we have one of the juveniles. Yep, looks all good. Ooh, this is big Versa. Now she's
mad,
grumpy. Oopsie days. So she's one that I'm pretty positive has some babies up on her, but she's always a mega grumpy lizard and not too happy with me, and her sight is a little bit blurred right now because there is a almost got me, because there's shed across her eyes. Pretty sure she's having pre-lay sheds. Here's another female that may potentially have some goods inside of her. She's pretty chunky. She's a nice Vic Alpine. She has some really nice blue tints to her. I don't know whether you can see that or not, but she's a pretty spectacular specimen as well. Now I won't pull them all out and make them all go back to their homes. We'll put some of them back in, but just a general little checkup. Here's this really nice looking male. Has some really nice pink underlays to him. Not supporting it the best, but
it looks like it's flying.
There's that one. And there's a few other males and stuff just tucked away as well, including this little juvie that's about to make a runner. But there's a few others tucked away down there as well, which is good. Whoa! G'day. Right, let's chuck this one back away and we'll move on to just a quick check on the lowlands and stuff. I won't be as thorough with them because we don't necessarily need to see every single animal in each pit. Most of those guys are out, but we'll just do a quick overlook of those guys as well. Anyway, let's put this back, move on to the next one. So the way we've designed these is so that these nets hook up and over, and then they can just come off. I'm not going to completely take this one off, there's no need, but that way birds can't get in and they're protected. So if you want to peek your head over here and have a look in here, this is the lowland pit. There's a few, what have we got? So this one half buried is a male, this one's a girl, this one right here is a girl, another hand was in the way, male, and then a couple of the little juvies as well. These guys are usually quite flighty, the little juvies, and if they don't run they'll try to bite. These are last year's babies, they just live outside, and yeah, I've got a whole lot of little bluff attitude. These guys are pretty cool. A lot of them have some really nice reds coming through. There's another one here. This one, he's one of the pretty cool lighter speckled ones, also really nice. That was from my mate Anthony. There's another one of the babies, not bad. Here's this funky looking one. This was, he or she got quite beaten up from some of the males, whether he was a younger male or whether it's a girl, but yeah, he or she copped a bit from the males this season, even though he's a bit small. Oh, look at that. back in this corner, there's another one. So again, you can see some really, well, this one's a bit in shed, but a bit dark, but some nice red colors coming through there. Pretty cool. There we go. Let's take a look under here. Oh, yep. Oh, there's a little baby boo. And these two here. These two are quite, oh, there's another little baby tucked away as well. These two here are quite spectacular. They're, again, a little bit beaten up. Unfortunately, that happens when you keep animals outdoor. They're in the weather. Oops. But these ones have some quite spectacular reds and maroons as well. This guy's a much darker, he's in shed, but this one here, nice red head and some nice reds. Almost matches the same sort of color as the wood. That female there, this one here, she might potentially have some offspring in her as well. She's a bit of a sausage. Anyway, that does it for that pit. That's the Lowland. Second to last, we're going to move across to the Tassies again. Not going to do as much into that one. You guys have seen them a lot. I think I just recently did a video on them, so not much needed on those guys. We'll just quickly tuck this back. You got to pull it nice and tight. That's what she said. But that way, if a bird was to fly down and hit it, they sort of bounce off it and it scares them, spooks the bird off, so the bird goes the other way. Alrighty, this one here is the Tassies, as I said, and you guys have seen these guys in a video fairly recently, so I'm not going to climb in there and take them all out. You guys know the gist. I will do that off camera, obviously, because I'm checking them, but I'm not going to spend the time doing it all on camera. Here we have one of them. This is one of my originals, and it has some really solid, nice orange cheeks there as well, which is really cool. It doesn't have that massive red head like your Tassies usually do. He makes up for it with the color in his cheeks. He's pretty cool. I'll quickly flip under one more hide before I get in there and do it off camera, but we'll have a look under this one. There we go. Two more. This one was a part of my second lot, and then this was another one of my originals as well. So they're pretty cool, pretty similar. This one, I remember it by its red speckle, so I'm just going to pop that down so we can make sure we support it correctly. The red scale on the side of its head there, that's how I remember this one, and that's why we picked this one, I think. But it's pretty cool. Again, really nice red cheeks. Last but not least, this is just the 4x3 pit. This one just has the pair of Blue Mountains. I haven't tried to pick them up in a while, since she's been a bit feisty. She's not gonna lie, I'd say probably since she's been out in the weather, her colors have been probably bettering. I would say she's getting more and more orange, so they're really nice. Love the speckles in them, and obviously those yellowy blues, and then the nice reds. These aren't the best specimens of your New South Wales or your like Blue Mountains, but they're nice, they're good. Hopefully maybe she has some babies as well. Here we have the boy, who's a bit different again. He has some nice blues in his jaw, and a slight blue going through his side as well, and then slight tinges of red in his body. But again, nice. If they don't produce this year, hopefully they'll go for me next year. They've been outside their whole life as far as I know. I got these from a really nice older bloke as well. But yeah, that's going to conclude the blue tongue pit video. As I said, I'm just going to go through now and just double check everything, make sure everything's alright, top up waters. I'm going to make a mess, so I'll just leave that for a second. But thank you guys for watching, and it was a bit of a quicker one, but hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys want to see next. We'll see you guys in the next one.